Halo, 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 halo.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Rummenigge. Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldinho plays a sharp little ball here. Shot a goal! An early chance there, first of the game. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Messi. This might spell danger. Vieira. Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out wide. Dembele. Maldini gets a foot in here. That's a little off target. And this is Bale. Bale! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ronaldinho. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Pedri.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
No, that's been intercepted. Pedri. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Kimmich. And it's Sneijder. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Stood up well to him there. And here's Bale. Sneijder. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rummenigge. Lovely. Now then. Great chance! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter. But you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Pirlo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Messi. And he's in on goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. De Ligt. Nico Williams.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he finish? He has done it. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He has found the way through. Oh, that's well spotted. Pirlo. Messi. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Bale.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Messi. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Rummenigge. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Ronaldinho! Just off target. Corner number 3 coming up. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Pedri. Paris Saint-Germain have a free kick. Pedri. Pedri going face to face with his great rival. Pinches it off him. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo goes steaming forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left.
Decent progress down the left. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Vardiol tries a shot! Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Musiala, and that is a little undercooked. And he plays one through. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Cristiano Ronaldo, a true great in every sense of the word. And that's been slipped through. Skillfully cut out. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Messi. Musiala. Beckenbauer. Vinicius Junior. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And smartly reclaimed. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's got the beating of his man. Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Maldini does really well there. He is strong. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Messi. Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus! Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they've got their lead back. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Now it's Gabriel. Chance!
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And here's Jesus. Spread neatly. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Paris Saint-Germain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now that looks a decent ball. Look at the space here. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Goulet picks it up out wide. Goulet! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Goulet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. No, that's been intercepted. Goulet. Iniesta. Pirlo. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. De Ligt. And that's it. Manchester United illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother.
Bale! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Musiala. Strong running down that left flank. In with the challenge. Maldini. Pirlo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... And the shot! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Musiala. And here's Bale. Now it's Bale. Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And Messi! And he's heaved it away. And here's Bale. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive. And it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
And here's Bale. Schneider. Schneider! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Has a shot! Danger averted for now. Crosses it in. Gets his head on it! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Messi. Rummenigge. Now that's well seen too. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ronaldinho, the man we've all come to watch. Nico Williams. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. For Messi. Now it's Bale. Tries to play it through. He is through here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Vardiol. Musiala. Musiala goes on a charge down the left. That's an imaginative pass. Rummenigge looking to run onto it. Punched away. Judge, surely! And that is wildly off target.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Schneider. Distributed tidily. He can run onto that. And it's Pirlo. Now who's going to be first to this? Musiala. He has found the way through. He's in space and looking for options. Up he goes! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Another header, but again the same outcome.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Musiala. And we hit half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're into the second 45. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise gets rid without sophistication. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Pedri, looking for options for movement. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Nicely spread. Olise, he's picked his way through. Great chance! In for the pieces! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he was quick to react. Kimmich. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's found a way past. Chance for a shot! They've done it! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score.
A header! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Vardiol. Pressing high and with purpose. It's Pedri. Gabriel Jesus, he is onto this. Shot could be on. Gabriel Jesus! He can get that clear. Ronaldo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's found a way. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Olise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Olise unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's fabulous. Swings in across. And it's hoisted clear. Musiala. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Tries to pass it through. And here's Messi. Now it's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. And the volley. And he's lifted it over.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Messi. Rummenigge. Looking to play him in. They want to be quick to recover this.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Messi. Olise. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Musiala. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Spread out to the left. It's run loose here. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And this is Ronaldo.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There's the crossfield ball. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Messi. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. I think we're just about done here. Kimmich gets over and intercepts. 2 minutes to be added on. Musiala. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's that, the end. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Rummenigge, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, great chance! It's a quick ball upfield. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and
Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Ronaldinho. That is good alertness. Sucic. No goals as yet. Now it's Richarlison. And it's Messi. Salah crosses.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo, the man we've all come to watch. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. The ball's gone astray. Savinho! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. .30 minutes gone. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Rummenigge tries to pass it through. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's had a shot! And one more try! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Rummenigge. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up.
Tries a shot! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Manchester United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Vieira. Pirlo. Rummenigge. Oh, that's well spotted. Rice. Great vision. And that's been slipped. And Martinez! And again! Sticks it away! The second half off to a spectacular start. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket.
And there's the shot! And here's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. That's a sharp pass. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Sucic. Ronaldinho. 60 minutes played. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pirlo. Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get it through? Played into space out wide. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. What a throw in. And it's Pirlo. Martinez has found the net here, of course. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And no, that was never going to make it. Just about up to 75 minutes. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Rummenigge. Good take. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there! There is just no stopping him. He has made the stage his own. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a...
And a chance! And it's there! And And the lead is extended still further. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Seara really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable...
Big chance! One-on-one! And the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
No, that's been intercepted. Martinez. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. It's Pirlo. Vieira. Rummenigge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he cuts out the supply. Nice bit of trickery. Great ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Goes for a shot! It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Cristiano Ronaldo certainly lived up to his legendary status. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Now it's Vardy. Nice bit of trickery. Vardy! Goal! Sporting! And that's got him off to a flyer.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kubo! And he nearly went all the way.
Kubo can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And the shot! referee has given a corner. Sporting have their second corner now. Swings in across.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rummenigge. Now, can they get him away?
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Schneider. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pirlo. Nedved. And it's Serginho. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And Vardy! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Vieira. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Cristiano Ronaldo. Here comes the corner. Sporting choosing to make the first change. Ronaldinho gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
Tries to get it clear. Sporting are looking to go forward now. Now it's Vardy. And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi. This looks goes for a shot! Alexander-Arnold gets it clear. Can he get it through? And they win it back again. Now it's Schneider. It's not an especially good pass, that. Plays a sharp little ball here. Maldini. Serginho has created one goal already. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Neuer with the clearance. Messi. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Neuer is there to clear. Well, they've got it again. Roberto Carlos. It's Ronaldinho. Fletcher producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And this is Schneider. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Ronaldinho.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Tries to pass it through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as...
Chance! He's had a shot! This their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos goes short.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's in a great position here. And they're quick to get it back. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It'll be a throw-in. Pirlo. Maldini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. Sporting clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? And it's Alexander-Arnold. Takes the shot! It's a loose ball. Shoots!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Rummenigge. Schneider. Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldinho. And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, after all of that, Jim, what do you... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Rummenigge, Vieira, he has a look up. Bayer gets rid without sophistication. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. They're urging him to shoot. Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort. Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baía is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Adams. And that's really well manoeuvred. Hazard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the finish! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Still goalless at the moment. Corta. And this is Ronaldo. That's a pretty loose pass. Rummenigge. Now it's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that wasn't far away.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Opts for safety. Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Cannavaro. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Ronaldo. He's found a way through. Real chance here. And he's there to belt it away. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that press.
Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this
Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Alexander-Arnold is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Hazard. Hazard! It's a loose ball. Can he finish? He's hit it first time.
Ricky Puig really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Rui Costa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, easy pickings there. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. Here we go again.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries the cross. Vieira. That's a little off target. And he shoots! Looking for options for movement. And he whips it in. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He can get that clear. Kashima Antlers have got it back and they'll have another go. Out for a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Torres. And that's a... And Torres! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball.
He's had a shot! Oh, and one more try! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Kashima Antlers really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He's through here. Rummenigge! And he hits the net. The maestro, the legend, and now the hat-trick hero. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real... Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! With so little time left, grandstand finish! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Kashima Antlers give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And time is up. Manchester United proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Rummenigge lapping up the limelight here. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Couldn't squeeze it through. Ronaldinho reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so...
Goes for a shot! He slings it in and he's following up! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Pirlo clears it away. Crosses it in. He's got tall. And he has kept it out somehow.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira does well to get it back. Kaká. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now the delivery. And that was very necessary. So we're still where we started right now. That is a brilliant interception. Now there's a fine ball. And it's Pirlo. Messi. Vieira. Pull it. Threads one in. Might be danger here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that has not gone well. Oh, he's bustling through here. Tries to get it clear. Cristiano Ronaldo, the man we've all come to watch. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge. Rummenigge. Oh, super ball. And the keeper has it. Kaká. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! They've scored! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pirlo. And it's Hullet. Ronaldinho. And it's Puyol. Pirlo. He's on it. Can he get away? He's through. Now is he in? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Vieira cuts out the pass. Rummenigge. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is
Shevchenko! It's in! And they're back in front! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Hullet could try cutting inside here. Hangs in across. Pirlo. That's Vieira. Rummenigge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass coming off in quick succession here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shevchenko, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better.
And Shevchenko! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Pirlo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's been cut out, well played. 5 minutes left on the clock. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! He's got a goal! With so little time left, grandstand finish! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And now he has 2. Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Ronaldinho. And they're back on the ball again. And that will be the final act. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Manchester United really will be deflated by result, not just because they lost, but the manner of this defeat, Peter.
We'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's intervened well there. Can he get it through? Oh, what a ball! Big chance! Goal! Manchester United! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up.
Oh, what has happened here? And that has been clubbed away. And that pass just didn't quite work. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Hullet. Vieira. Ronaldinho. And the pass is intercepted. Valverde. Barcelona looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Pirlo. Great vision. Tries a deft little ball. And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Totti. Puyol cuts out the pass. Totti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Hullet. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's caused a worry or two.
Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Messi. That ball looks a good one. Oh, just skips past his... Goes for a shot! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Roberto Carlos gets good distance on it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pirlo, a player of legendary status. Nice sequence of passes, this. Cristiano real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And we are already promptly back underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Not the most accurate pass. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Totti. He's one-on-one. Chance for a shot! Sticks it away! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And that was very necessary. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Totti. So we've reached the hour mark. Roberto Carlos. He's picked his way through. Rummenigge. Great defending, strong and determined. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Valverde. And here's Hullet. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Valverde. And this is Totti. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Ah, good steal. He just read it. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Chance! It's in! Not once, not twice, but 3 times! He has never had enough! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Roberto Carlos. Hazard. That has not gone well. Beckenbauer. The final 5 minutes. Puyol deals with that comfortably. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Pirlo. Oh, that's ambitious. And the goalkeeper watches it past. That's that, the end. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Cristiano Ronaldo, he turned up today for sure. Any reflections on what you... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. And this is Neymar. Come backwards here. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. It's a promising position. And the shot! And he's gone looking for safety. Cruyff. And here's Cristiano. It's Lampard!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's skewed away.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pirlo. And he thumps it clear. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. He has found the way through. He's under a lot of pressure there. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Thinks about the shot. Goes for a shot! Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Yamal. Great ball if he can get there. Shoots! And he's taking no chances there. Maldini, a player of legendary status. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Moved on forwards. White kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now Cruyff. Lampard. The muscular approach does pay off here. Cruyff. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Pirlo. And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's beaten the last man. He's having a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo! Just too much. Fractions.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. So we've reached the hour mark. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Neymar. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! He scores! Manchester United are back on level terms. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Friol does really well to win the ball there. This looks promising, and he welcomes it in. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. And he's whipped it across. Beckenbauer gets it away. Desperate defending required here. And he's there to clear it. And it's Xavi Alonso. He's having a go!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Xavi Alonso knocks it into space, and Cruyff! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Paris Saint-Germain really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on...
So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United certainly had some good moments, Peter.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Short changes him with that pass. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And he's worked it through. Chance, surely! Goal! Manchester United! And that is goal number 20. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. Haaland! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Rummenigge. Manchester United finding their passes. Look at the there's the shot! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! Was there ever any doubt?
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's come in hard. Casemiro gets it clear. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Rummenigge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ronaldinho. Nice sequence of passes, this. Kaka. Not the most accurate pass. Puyol. A true great in every sense of the word. Oh, that's a key interception. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Punched away. Pass somewhat off target. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Neymar, and that has put paid to that. Pirlo. It's Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Oh, he's burst through! Danger averted for now. The message is clear, none shall pass. Casemiro did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all, a piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Vieira. Manchester United with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. And it's made its way to him. This their second corner of the game. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And this is Messi. Oh, well played. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Messi. Pirlo. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Can he get it through? Mbappe! They've scored! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's intervened well there. And now they can clear their lines. And that's definitely not his best. Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking. Cristiano Ronaldo. Casemiro. Bellingham. Puyol spots it and intercepts. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, super find. Beckenbauer. Maldini. Now, can they get him? Haaland! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. So that's it. It is all over. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now that's well seen too. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Yamal and Gabriel, Koundé, and it's Mendes. Oh, played through for the wide man. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this. And again! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Borussia Dortmund have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Ronaldinho, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's come backwards here.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
There's the shot! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Well, and the shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And again they hit the front. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Borussia Dortmund go into the lead. And that was very necessary. And claimed it back swiftly. Rummenigge. Shot could be on. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Gabriel is there to clear. And the shot's on. Rummenigge! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And it's Ronaldinho. Pirlo, a true great in every sense of the word. final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So it's back to business. That's a little off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Surlot. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Alexander-Arnold. Referee's given a throw. Busquets. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Hit into the middle. Maldini attempts a clearance. And it's pulled back. There will be a throw-in. Messi. Rummenigge. Ronaldinho. That ball looks a good one. Oh, just skips past his man. Shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. He can get that clear. Vieira. He's in a good position here. Sterling. That's a lovely, neat pass. Puyol. Great defending, strong and determined. He's got away. And here's Azar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Borussia Dortmund have got it back and they'll have another go. And this is Azar. Sterling. Chance, surely! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's there to clear it. Taken back almost at once. Well, that has not gone well. Pinged towards the front line. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
The final 5 minutes. Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. The ball has bounced loose now. And that will be the final act. Manchester United can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Now it's Neymar. Bale is onto this.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another...
He's one-on-one! Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Malaysia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, this is a great position. Real chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Rummenigge clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's Vieira. He can run onto that. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, that's horribly mistimed. And it's given penalty. Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that was vital. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Now it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo. Nicely weighted ball. Spread it left. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Bale. Bale looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he's worked it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that has not gone well. Ronaldinho. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, looks like takes a shot! And it's there! And that is his 50th goal for his current club. That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Vieira. Pirlo. And it's Pirlo. Rummenigge, a player of legendary status. He's found... Goes for a shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
This possibly the last play of the half. Tries to play it through. Always onto this. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Manchester United very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. And we are back underway. Thuram. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's burst through!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass somewhat off target. Ronaldinho. Vieira. And this is Messi. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Maldini. Rummenigge. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. Danger averted for now. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Maldini got a long way forward to join the attack. He's got away. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Deftly away. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's in a great position here. Now it's Thuram. Ronaldinho, who's set up one goal so far. Rummenigge knocks it into space. Oh, super ball. Chance! Sticks it away! There is just no stopping him. He has made the stage his own. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
And the finish! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Manchester United have their third corner. And he thumps it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Azar. And here's the chance to counter. Looking for the run. Neymar. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. Knocks it out wide. That's really nicely played. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's in on goal. Played out to the right. And that will be it. Manchester United looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Cristiano Ronaldo lapping up the limelight here. Limelight with which he is just so familiar. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.